If y'all hear me, let me hear y'all say Cigar Mike ain't shit. Cigar Mike ain't shit.
Say one motherfucking word he said. Joyce, you remember when you were at the warehouse? Where's Joyce at? So I said him one time, he's telling me he's hungry, right? You know, well, he told me, he told somebody else, you know, that's how I understood. So I said, go Taco Bell, you know? Yeah, bring me back some tacos and a Coke. Motherfucker shows back with 3 chalupas and a grape soda. What the fuck is this? What was it that he told the girl to drive through? MJ? We have an event in Miami all the time, and he shows up, you know? And the more he drinks, and the more weed he smokes, the least you understand him. You know, so one morning, I'm out there, and he comes up to me, I said, Mike, you all right? Yeah. I said, I can get you anything? What did he say? Get to the mic. Exactly what he said. So I figured I'd do this private, you know? I don't know what the fuck he wants. So I take it to my office. So what's up, Mike? What can I get you? What did he say? So I ain't said a motherfucking word he said, so I went and got MJ. I said, MJ, I need a favor, bro. I don't understand this motherfucker, know what he said. So, you come in here, all right, and you tell me if you understand him, give me a thumbs up, and we'll get him what he wants. If you give me a thumbs down, we still don't know what the fuck he wants. So MJ comes in the room. Now it's Mike, MJ, and myself. So I said, so Mike, what can I get for you? And this is what he said. I still understand a motherfucker. But I said, you know what? There's a preacher here. This motherfucker might be speaking in tongues or something. I don't understand what the hell he's saying. So we get the preacher. I tell the preacher the same thing. This is true story, guys. So I get the preacher in there, and I tell him the same thing. Listen, bro, I'm having a little difficult understanding. You know, I love this dude, you know. I love him for 10 years, and in 10 years I understand one word he said. So I'm sure, I told him I love him many times. I'm sure he's told me, but I've never understood it. But so I get the preacher, you know, and I tell him, so Mike, what can I get for you? And this is what he said. So he gives you a thumbs down. So I get my son. I figured my son's young. He understands. Eric, yo, I need your help, man. Yo, he comes in and so forth. After 37 fucking people in that fucking office, bro. I fucking tell Mike, I can't help you, brother. You need to write it down. You know, he writes down, I read it, said, I just want a glass of water, you know? It's tough, though, for real. I love it to death, but it's tough, man. You know, I don't understand shit. We go down there, Joyce has been there, some of you guys have been there. You know, I asked MJ, what do you want to smoke? Hey, let me get it around. What do you want to smoke? You know, give me a 6 of 1. What do you want? Give me a crema. Mike, what do you want? I want it. So I got to bring out 18 boxes out there in front of every single one you want, you know? Hey, go at it, you know? It's the truth, though. I ain't lying, brother. Like I said, you know, I've known him for a long, long time, but I got a joke I want to share with you guys, you know? I'm going to try to be politically correct with this. There's 3 small people in the bar. Fuck it, there's 3 midgets in the bar. And one midget looks at the other midget and says, dude, your hands, they look so small. He says, what the fuck you talking about? Look at your feet, they're small as hell. I said, I hear we can make some money with this. He goes, what do you mean? He says, the Guinness Book of World Record, they pay for shit like this. They do? He goes, yeah. Let's fucking go out there and make some money. So they look at the 3rd midget. He says, so what do you got small? He says, nah, man, I don't want to talk about that shit. I said, come on, man. We're all friends, man. What's up? He said, well, the truth is my penis is real small. Yeah, oh, fuck it, don't worry about it, bro. Let's just go make some money. I said, fuck it. So all 3 of them get there. The one with the hands goes in first. They measure his hands. They said, he comes out yelling, dude, I got a check for 10 grand. Smallest hands in the world. So they measure the guy with the feet. He comes in there, they measure his feet. He comes out yelling, I got a check for 10 grand. Smallest feet in the world. So the one with the penis goes in there. He comes out, he says, who the fuck is this Cigar Mike guy?
We go to the cigar show every year. IPCPR. We're in Vegas. Oh! And this is when I didn't know not to share a fucking room with Mike. I didn't know. Nobody told me because nobody did that shit. They knew better. I was the new guy, but it was all good. So we traveling. We're in Vegas. Go to a hotel. So we're out hanging out, and people who don't know, but the show itself starts at 10, ends at 5. The first day you start out at, you might even start out at 9:30 because you're anxious. You end at 5. Second day, maybe 10:30. Third day, after lunch. Fourth day, you might not even fucking go. The reason for that is because you're in worse shape each day after smoking and drinking all day. We're hanging out one night, and it was a long night, and it's probably, I don't even know what time it was, but it was late. And we had some friends come in town. We just happened to meet. And earlier in the show, there was a rep that worked for anonymous. No. Saying nothing to do with it. It was a rep that worked for a cigar company, and a cigar company, and he sold edibles on the side. He had them, in his bag. So he was like, if you ever want to talk about the cigar shit, no. Then you can go. You can talk about edibles. So I said, well, what you doing with them? You got them in your bag, people got to sample them. So he said, all right. So gave me 2 bags. So there's hard candy, right? little pieces of hard candy, like Jolly Ranchers. So Mike was a couple of feet from me, and he said, well, you know, does your boy do edibles? Because I got something for him too. And I said, hell yeah. And I grabbed those, because Mike doesn't do that shit. So we go out that night, back to our friends, we sit there. I decide, hey, this is the time to you know, eat one of the edibles, right? Now, dude told me eat like one, maybe 1.5. You know, you should be good. All right, cool, whatever. Well, I put them in my pocket. Everybody knows Vegas hot as shit. I was walking around. I put them out my fucking pocket. I thought all 3 pieces was 1 piece. So I was motherfucking lit that night, right? So Mike and I at the circle bar, and he was fucked up. Now, side note, when I say Mike is fucked up, people know Mike. No, when I say that shit, he's well beyond anybody in this fucking room who can get fucked up. Because it takes a lot of liquor to get him fucked up. He told me he was fucked up. He don't ever do that. He said, I said, motherfucker, I'm so high right now. I don't even see your mouth move. So he said, yo, don't do it. So I said,
he was so high he understood what I said.
So yo, he grabbed me, he said, don't leave me, motherfucker. All night tonight, don't leave me. I was like, all right, cool, dude, I got you. Stop yelling, we good. He said, MJ, don't fucking leave me. I said, I got you, dude, I'm right here. I don't know how long it was, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. I got hungry as shit. So I told somebody else to tell Mike because he was too far away to tell him I was going to get some to eat. So I sat down at a restaurant and ate. And then I had a drink
For 3 hours.
That shit was relaxing. So I come back to the circle bar. I didn't realize, you know what time it is. I come back to the circle bar, and there's like 5 people there. Now, it was about 100 when I left, and literally it's about 5 people. Where the fuck did everybody go? So I'm looking for Mike. I literally did this. I didn't see him. Fuck it. I'm tired. So when I walk outside, I realize it's 5:30 in the fucking morning. Show starts at 10, needless I say, hence the later time to go. So I go to the elevator. I'm high as fuck. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to sleep. Everybody's doors open up. We in this hotel. It's this long ass hallway that leads to 2 or 3 other hallways. Mike had me in this piece of shit hotel. I hated it. But
It was $50, motherfucker.
exactly. Alright. So
For the weekend.
right. So you figure like the hallway.
I didn't tell him that.
The hallway is probably like the length of this building, right? So I get off the elevator, open my eyes, and I was like, fuck, because it's like a half a mile walk, so I just started walking. And off in the corner, everybody knows me, I can't see that good far away, but I saw this blob on the floor. I thought somebody just threw out like black sheets of trash or some shit, I didn't know. So I'm just still walking. So all of a sudden I realized it's a body. So I was like, yo. And then I just kept walking. And then I was like, yo, that's a black dude. Motherfuckers like that don't get fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's from Chicago.
Hold up. Wait, but speaking of Chicago, as I'm getting closer to him, I still couldn't make him out. But Chicago kicked in. I said, I'm about to go in this motherfucker's pockets. Who gonna see me outside? All the cameras in the fucking hallway, right? So I go to bend down.
There's nothing there.
I go run down, I go up. And all of a sudden I stop. I said, Mike! Mike is laid on his back like this, like a dead body. Not only that, he's laid like this, right? This hand, I swear to God, everything, okay, back then you didn't have a fucking card, hand holder, or wallet, whatever piece of shit you had in your pocket, you ain't got no money. So he has 1,000 fucking business cards he keeps in his pocket. Because the motherfucker uses Cricket, and Cricket doesn't save contacts. So I've been telling you.
He doesn't want to sell the tools.
So would go down like that. And then I was like, and then while he was falling, some kind of way he was able to take his business cards and spread them out on beautifully. Shit was amazing. So I was like, so you know, after I had my high moment, I kicked his foot, right? He ain't moved, so I kicked him again. And all of a sudden his eyes opened up, right? So I said, Mike. I kicked him again. Mike! Yeah. That's exactly what he did. I waited like 30 seconds. He went right back to sleep. So I kicked him hard as hell. He finally woke up. He started moving. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you asleep? We got a fucking hotel room. Why are you asleep?
I didn't know where it was.
So why are you asleep on the floor, dude? It doesn't make any fucking sense. I said, get the fuck up. Now, some might say, you know, that's your boy, help dude up, because he was knocked out and you was staring at him. But I was fucking high. He was too fucking far. So I couldn't move like that. I was there, but my body wasn't there. I mean, my body, but I had no bones. You know what I'm saying? So he rolls around a couple times, and then he gets up, and he stands up, and I just look at him, and he's just, you know, kind of shake it off, whatever, and I said, dude, why the fuck are you on the floor? He was like, I was on the way.
Anybody would say that at that time.
You know, that's how you do it. MJ, I was on the way. I was on the way home, and I got sleepy, and I was looking for the room key, and I saw you. I was like, why are you looking for your room key? He was like, because I was trying to get it. I found a room key, I was putting it in the door, but I couldn't get it in, it wouldn't go in the hole. You were literally standing there putting your card in somebody's fucking other room that probably had a much nicer room than ours.
You are the most accomplished bum I have accomplished things that Superman, Black Panther, and the nigga on the corner couldn't do. You have crackhead ass tendencies. I mean, nigga, I have never seen somebody leave Atlanta with $3.22, make it to Vegas, Atlanta, Miami. This motherfucker's like a cat that came back. Shit. What happened today? I have known this son of a bitch for a long time, and he still ain't shit. He wasn't shit when I met him, still ain't shit, ain't gonna be shit. But you know, you accomplish ain't shit, you know? And fuck that. Alright, so Rat Pack is in the building. Hello, my lovely Rat Pack. How are you? You can shut the fuck up, because you ain't getting this no time soon. Alright, so, I remember a time, if we're gonna tell stories, where we would be out, you know, whatever the spot, doesn't matter. Pick one. And we as a collective would play rock, paper, scissors to see who the fuck was taking this raggedy son of a bitch home. There's been plenty of nights I have been like, alright y'all, been real, and slipped out, so I wasn't part of it. Fuck that. Because not only does Mike not want to just go home, and then there's always some mysterious ass address you gotta go to. Like, you don't really know, the shit kind of sketchy, even when you put it in waves, the motherfuckers will say, bitch, turn around, don't go that way. Yeah. You know, it's been real. As Joy said earlier so eloquently, we have never seen Mike with a woman. He swears that we ship him off, but you got to have one to ship it off. But you know, you make, no, we ain't did shit, because I wouldn't touch it with another host twice, so I don't know what to do. And like Joy said, there's some of our wonderfully handsome brothers of the league that every now and again you be like, he ain't ugly, and I might be ugly. To stand, please, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to raise an offering. He's going to pass the bucket around. It is for the Mike Dental Fund, because we have Let's
Because we started something special. It carries on in the spots that live on today. And a lot of that we owe to you. A lot of it. The relationships, the credibility, a lot of that. So let's all give it up for my man. But I'm grateful to know you. I'm grateful to be your friend. I'm grateful to have been invited. I'm grateful to share this moment with you. Thanks.
We're here this week for the Cigar Mike experience. And when we talk about an experience, we talk about people who embrace the culture, people who embrace the embodiment of what the cigar industry really is. You talk about bringing together manufacturers, we're bringing together retailers, we're bringing together enthusiast consumers. And we think of one person in Atlanta, I can't think of nobody else but Cigar Mike right here. Because when 7 years ago, if you were in Atlanta smoking cigars 7 years ago, you knew you drove all over the city to, all right, you had to go to Alpharetta if you wanted to get something. Or you had to go up to Reds back in the day, and you go down to Shoppies. That's all you really had. You ain't had much, unless you went down to Southern Cigar. So at a time for us as manufacturers, and Eric Espinosa, Ben, and my man Gabriel, everybody can attest to that. That back in those days, people who had a cigar that was kind of unknown. If your cigar wasn't Rocky Patel or Arturo Fuente, he wasn't getting any love in the city. But this brother right here, he the one who will pick a motherfucker up from the airport, take you to all the stores that
They had their own winter color. Fuck you.
and I let him drive. There was really no love for smaller cigar companies to really make an impact. When you talk about guys like MJ, when you talk Cigar Mike, when you talk about Highland Cigars, when you talk about these places that were friendly places that allow small companies like us to get in, to be able to interact with the consumers and to let them know we're more than just, you know, a faceless company like most of these other cigar companies are. You can smoke a Monte Cristo. Who's Mr. Monte Cristo? Who's Mr. Romeo and Juliet? Do you see these guys? No. But you got Cubanacan cigars, you got Casa Cuevas, you got Espinosa cigars. You got companies that grind it out day in and day out, and you get to meet these people. And because of that, what it did is shape and built an environment in Atlanta to build up the consumer base. Now, you got over 100 shops in the metro Atlanta today. East, west, north, and south. No small part to this guy right here. It starts in a bathroom, knocking dirt off, holding guys' dicks. Mike, you know, came up big time, my brother.
He's done a lot for this city. He's done a lot for me. He's done a lot for a lot of the companies that are out here. So if you would, give another hand to Cigar Mike. Mike's done wonders.
To the brothers of the Leaf, someone that just fully embraces you when you come into the space. This has been one guy that I truly, truly appreciate. I mean, this is back to like Oscar days. Tuesday nights, Oscars, it was always popping. I remember I just walked in, sat down, Mike came over, put a drink in my hand and was like, yo, my man, let's get it in. So
this is a cool brother. I love him to death. And he has opened up a lot of opportunities for us and at Cigar Sticks. We create beautiful cigar sticks for those of you who don't know me. But he's opened up a lot of opportunities for us and for the small businesses. And I really, really do appreciate him when I can hear him. But for the most part, he's a good brother.
All y'all came out here for this piece of shit. I mean, he must be alright. Thank you. He's an alright piece of shit.
We love you. The rest of these loving motherfuckers are saying all this thing like this for your Look how God works in your life. So I do love you. I don't. All the Memphis jokes, all the shit. Well, no, come up here. Well, don't say nothing. Well, fuck you. It's been
Hey,